Yay!
What's going on? What's good? We can almost like pre-record it, huh?
I know, we could have.
Just play a whole nother show and just sit here and mime it. Hey, what's going on? Our fun, loving, sketchy live family. Why aren't you showing us instead of the logo?
I am trying to get out of
my
it.
Goodness. Come on.
I don't know where it is.
It's right there where it's blue.
Oh, this. Hide. There it is.
Wow.
There it is. Sorry, this is only my second time, guys, because we are streaming.
So, hey, welcome to Sketchy Live, where you see our logo for 15 minutes. Go buy stuff.
We are streaming live tonight on Facebook, Johnny's private page. We're also streaming on our Johnny Jalopy art page.
Yes.
And second week in a row, YouTube
live on YouTube. Good
Guys,
to see you,
thanks
YouTube
for joining
folks.
us.
Hey, hit that like and subscribe as always. And the notification bell. Good.
Yes.
So every time we go live on Monday, you
will be notified.
And hey, it's always good to be streaming in my privates pages.
Who are you?
I am John Jalopy, and with me as always, the snappy dressing gangster from Gangsta going down. Yo, yo, yo. It's ity-B.
Hi, guys. We have a
What do we have on tap tonight?
We have a fun show because
it better be.
I feel like you are the bubble top guy.
I like a bubble top.
You do like a good bubble top, and you've designed a couple actually now.
Well, I mean,
a couple.
I got a couple under my belt. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I mean, I've designed a bunch.
You've designed a bunch,
but we've had a bubble top built.
You did. What was the name of that one?
That's Space Junkie 2.0.
2.0.
I mean, it's pretty cool that it happened and everything and stuff good. And then it gets built on TV. 3 episodes situation. I mean,
pretty cool.
Season finale.
What?
Of the show. I mean,
what show?
A Full Custom Garage. If you're not aware of it,
if you're not aware,
if you're watching me, you clearly know what Full Custom Garage is, because the master of metal, Ian Russell himself, is why you would know who the heck I am. So we appreciate that, and we appreciate you guys watching. And of course, 3-episode deal, and also 2 across the auction block at Barrett Jackson. So can everybody say that they had a car one of their drawing built on TV? Can everybody say that they were a season finale? Can everybody say that then it went on to cross the auction block at Barrett Jackson?
Pretty cool.
And gain top numbers. I can't say that because it didn't.
But it was still pretty cool experience. And tonight you're doing a bubble top.
We're doing a bubble top. We're doing a bubble top Corvette.
Oh, interesting.
Gasser.
Okay.
And we're bringing back Monster Monday.
What?
Yeah, so we got a crazy monster skeleton guy popping out of the back of it. We got the pre-draw here. I didn't lighten it up too bad, so you can take a look if you'd like.
Let's take a look.
Take a look at the pre-draw.
I'm seeing a blank page.
Okay, that's perfect. So you can see it really good then, right?
No, we can't see it at all, actually.
All right, let's see if we can bring the opacity up a little bit. How's about now? Still no?
There it is. There's a little bit of pre-sketch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get into it.
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you who he's got on tonight with us.
That's good. That means I can get down the opacity and
yes, you can get to sketching.
I can get to sketching.
And just so you're aware of the process with this, everyone at home, So Johnny gets these ideas. It's something that he thinks about starting really on Tuesday.
All day long.
Like tonight, we'll do tonight's and tomorrow morning he's already thinking about what he's going to do next week. And we don't always have it figured out. Like he texted me today, what should I draw tonight? Yeah. And it was like 2:00 this afternoon. So yes. I'm like, well,
good news is this one was kind of already in the arsenal of things I've drawn.
In the works.
But I didn't have the exact spin we're doing tonight on it. And I changed some things I didn't like about it as well in the pre-draw.
So he goes and does a day job. He's a retail manager by day.
Oh, stripper by night.
Yeah. And then Sketcher by night.
We'll call it that. Sketcher.
But he comes home from the day job. He puts together this pre-sketch while I'm preparing dinner. We eat dinner. He might go back to it and do a few more things, do a little bit more research or whatever. And then here it is. So that way all he has to do is line it in, because otherwise it would take probably longer than the normal hour and a half we spend with you guys.
Yeah, because I spent quite a bit of time, him and Han fussing,
how to do it,
fussing a little bit with the proportion and then angle and all that kind of stuff that you would. I mean, it'd probably be good. We'll probably do. I mean, we've done that drawing from the start type thing. Right. My glass is so sticky right now for some reason. So
you're gonna save it?
Yeah. Can you just pop to the different?
We will pop to just us. Let me read some of the sketches, some of the comments that we have going on tonight. So who is joining us? If you are joining us, whether it's from YouTube or from Facebook, let me know where you're from. If you want to give us a fun fact about your area or the weather, we'd love to hear that kind of stuff. So we've got Mike Frucci joining us. Good sketchy evening from Homosassa. 78 degrees and clear up there. Homosassa just up the road from us, probably about 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour. So in the Florida area, we've got Jim Pollen joining us from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage in Horseheads, New York.
What's going on, Jim?
Custom bead rolling. He does a fantastic job. We have one of Jim's pieces. Fantastic work.
Super cool.
We've got Wesley Wilkerson joining us. Johnny is chair dancing. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's burning some calories tonight, guys. Not sure what he's doing.
I got to get the screen smoother. I'm going to be in trouble. I won't be able to.
Lizzie Daughtry is joining us. He said, hello, you two. I might not be able to stay. We lost our internet and cable today.
Oh.
So did a lot of other people in Dade City. I saw your post earlier. Was there a storm out there or something? I know we had a storm that didn't hit us, thankfully.
We had storms. They were multiplying.
We were losing control. Yeah. Matt Williams is joining us. 96 degrees in the potato state. Matt.
Taters.
I want to tell you, last night, I made air fryer potato chips.
Yeah.
Speaking of potatoes, I thought they came out pretty good.
They were okay.
No one else really liked them, although we had a bag of Cape Cods. So if given the choice,
I mean, come on,
they were going for the Cape Cods, but
you're not going to beat Cape
Cod. I wrapped up what was left and I ate them as a snack myself today. They came out pretty good.
They weren't bad.
Gotta love the potatoes. Now they weren't Idahoan potatoes. Isn't that what you would say?
They were Idahoan. You know, nothing's worse when your potatoes go Idahoan.
Yeah. Mike Frucci said you made it.
I know a couple Idahoas.
Why wouldn't we have made it? Of course we're going to be here. It's Monday night.
Who said we went?
Mike Frucci said you made it.
Oh. Yeah, you made potatoes.
No, that's not what he's talking about. Potatoes. Draco said y'all were on time and I was late. Well, what about that, sir?
I was trying to. That's what I was doing. I was actually putting.
We were testing you.
Putting the time for Draco. That like, where you at?
Right. Ooh, we've got a Druza Deary. Good day from Australia, and he did put GDAY, an actual good day.
Good day.
So I'm not saying it and butchering the accent. I'm literally reading it as
You're
he
just
wrote
relaying the butchered accent.
All right, so Johnny's back in action here. Let me do a split screen for you so you can see what he's doing. We've got Cameron McNulty joining us.
Hello, me daughter.
Johnny's daughter. Happy late anniversary.
Yes.
Well, I did wish her happy anniversary. Honor anniversary.
I did too.
But yes, and her birthday's coming up as well. We've got Emerson, our granddaughter's birthday's coming up as well. Lots of stuff going on in August, September.
It's a lot of births.
My son's birthday's coming up August 28th. Another birthday. We had your mom's birthday last week.
And thank you, everybody who made my mom's day feel. She blessed. Felt so special with all the great,
all the love.
She was like, "Wow, the Army really Wish me, I can't even believe it. I'm like, that's the army.
They really
The
came
Jalopy
through.
army comes out in force.
Next year, we're going to post the address for gifts.
Yes. So next year, maybe we'll have to have like a Jalopy army get together.
Yeah. We should do a Zoom now that she knows how to do Zoom with us.
That would be cool, right?
We ought to have her on the Zoom. I think people would love it.
Happy hour Zoom with mom. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we need to do one of these nights is bring her in live.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We've got to figure it out with her first. She's new to Zoom, fairly new to Zoom. She's been using it for like a good 6 months at least.
I'm pretty impressed with how well she's been doing with it. Yeah.
All righty. Mike Frucci said, all I see is live 17. I can't see Johnny Jalopy Wood's face.
Oh, that's good.
Why?
Probably because this is in the way. You can't see my face? Is it because I'm down?
Maybe because you're down.
You know. We'll go to the single shot. Maybe we can see what he's talking about instead of.
I'm looking at it. You can see your face.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, he's there.
Hi.
There he is. Yeah, maybe you need to look up.
Maybe it was you saw when I was gone.
Maybe
you're a little delayed.
Maybe I was.
Especially if you're watching on YouTube, you might be a little delayed.
You might be delayed. Howard Pierpont is joining us. 81 degrees, looking to the west at the Rocky Mountains. Nice sky in Berthoud, Colorado.
Wow.
He was in Bismarck, North Dakota last week. Mineola, Texas tomorrow. Howard, you are a world traveler. Well, you're a U.S. traveler.
Right, you are. May we see your passport?
Right. I'm waiting for the Florida trip. He did say he was supposed to make it down this way. So we'd love to meet Howard Pierpont.
Yeah, we actually had somebody reach out this week and saying they were in Orlando, and they were like, I'd love to meet you. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get back with them, but they're here till Saturday, so we'll have to.
I don't know when we would have
time.
That's
the hard part. It's
during the week is tough.
Won't be triggy.
And honestly, weekends may or may not be tough with Johnny's work schedule. We're super busy. We just really are super busy, but busy's good. Busy's good.
Busy is good.
Mike Frucci said gassers roll. Yes, we love the gassers. I remember the first time I saw a gasser.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is the engine sticking out of the top? Remember?
Yeah, and you're like, why would anybody drive that?
What? You can't even see. How are you seeing? You're like, they see.
And I was like, that's the point.
And it was like, and the windshield on it was chopped.
Yes.
So I'm like, they're looking out this little bitty piece of glass, and then there's this huge engine in front of their face. I don't know how they're even seeing.
They don't. You just point it that way.
Because I was thinking they were driving it on real roads, which they probably are not.
It is a real road.
Well, they're racing them.
Well, it's still a real road.
But once I saw my first one, I was like, okay. And there was a little bit of a stance on it. Now, when Johnny draws a gasser, I don't know if you've seen his prior stuff. If you haven't, go head over to the website at johnnyjalopy.com.
Standard prints.
In standard prints, there are a couple of them.
Yeah.
He's done a couple guys. The stance he puts on these things, there is so much action and energy in the drawing. Like you feel like you're in the driver's seat with these sketches that we've done. Babe. I really love them.
And if you look at now, we got the wheels are up.
Yeah. The gasser is one of my favorite things that you do.
Oh, well, that even makes it better.
I really like them. Yes. Ron Silva said Johnny Jalopy and Full Custom Garage, a real match. Yes, Johnny's had a great time working with Ian.
So grateful.
A couple different collaborations that they've done. Yes. In fact, we've got the sticker pack right up front here. We've got the Johnny Jalopy. I'm sorry, the Johnny Jalopy. The Johnny 5 is where it all started back in 2015.
Yeah.
14, maybe 2014, possibly, maybe 13. It's been a while. It's been almost 10 years. Isn't that nuts?
It is nuts.
Almost 10 years ago. That's where it all started.
My favorite thing to hear is when Ian says, out of all the cars he's built, and Ian's built a lot of cars.
He has.
That he still continues to say the Johnny 5 is his favorite car.
Fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun one. It was out of the box.
But that's the one that I just so stoked about it. It is out of the box. It was actually so cool that he saw what I saw, which was this whole merging of two different groups of people that love cars really radically, Volkswagen people and then the hot rod custom people, and then really just merging that idea together to create the Johnny 5. And he was so stoked to do it because he, coming to learn what a VW guy he is too.
Right.
But it just, it solidified so much in all of it. This really crazy custom car that I drew way before it was ever built and put on the show. But then just the coolness of getting a friendship out of that whole deal, you know, and just reminiscing about, you know, their thought process when I showed up on set. They weren't sure, or this artist guy who he was probably being a jerk or whatever, and they weren't sure. And I was like, oh
and
my
you
God,
fooled them.
These are TV, these are TV people. Oh, you know, how many of you gonna fit in type thing? And everybody was so nice to me, and I still just gained so many great friendships out of it. Brooks is, you know, the producer, and, you know, of course, Ian. And now Jamie.
And now his wife, Jamie. Yeah,
so
who's helping him with the business out there.
Great family to be a part of. So, and then of course everybody else on the show too, Victor, and getting to meet him and you know, hang out with Victor sometimes and talk to him off.
Brooks's dad.
Yeah, getting to meet Brooks's dad. I love Brooks's dad. He's such a cool dude. And then just, you know, all the different little characters that have come down through the show. So Yuri Eric, another guy. And then just meeting guys that Ian worked with and different things. So Little Daddy Roth. Yeah, you can't.
My buddy. We keep in touch.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's been so cool. So
I have not yet had an opportunity to meet Ian or Jamie or any of these people. I haven't been out there.
It's because they don't really, you know, nobody really likes you.
Yeah. I've always felt, because every time you've gone, you'd be like, hey, do you want to go? And I've always said, no, I don't want to get in the way of what you guys are doing.
You've been very gracious.
I want you to have your time to focus on what you're doing and your friendship. Yeah.
It's been great.
So, but I get to hear all the stories and I get to see all the pictures. So
really getting a break from you. It's really the best part.
It's needed. Yeah. It's really, you know, and the break here.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's what
less to clean up.
Oh, yeah.
Less to cook for, you know,
right.
Whole thing.
Salads for days.
Right.
It's the best.
My raviolis.
Yeah.
Lizzie said, without internet, it will not let me stay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to watch the playback. Okay. Lizzie, we will miss you.
Yes.
She's always good with a comment or two. So, yes. Dylan is on, my son, out in California. Dylan? He said, figured Kev and Cass would make an appearance. They scattered when we started.
As soon as the live went.
Yeah.
See you later.
They're here with us, though.
That's okay.
My two babies. Missing one, Dylan. We miss you.
Yeah.
The McCoys are joining us. Brian and Lisa McCoy. Hello from
the
real McCoys. Watching y'all on the big screen tonight on YouTube instead of on the little phone. How fun.
Well, hopefully it looks good and you're enjoying it. And it's, you know, please go over and make a comment about it.
Feedback.
Because any feedback is great, and it get us in that algorithm on YouTube.
And we've had a few more subscribers this week, actually.
Yes, we have.
So it's slowly growing.
We definitely want to get to our goal of at least to the 5,000 mark, or 5,000. That'd be great to get to 5,000. But to get to the 500 mark would be great.
We have 467 subscribers as of today. We are like 33 away.
And the good, I will tell you this: I've been not contemplating. I've been putting a lot of thought and effort into. I've got an idea of a series of some really quick sit downs and just discuss art type stuff that is going to be coming on YouTube. So I'm so excited. We're going to be doing that very soon. Mm-hmm. It's just it's been a little. August has been really busy for us.
It has.
Not only with our jobs, but just in general. It's
personal
a lot of
stuff.
A lot of stuff going on, but super grateful for all of it.
Thankful.
Busy is always good, right?
And I do feel like what we do, especially here on Monday nights, we're all about having fun. It's more the entertainment value. There's not a lot of learning necessarily, unless you're talking about fun facts about movies and stuff like that we talk about. But like as far as the drawing aspect of it, I mean, you are an artist. So what people don't know is that he's very much an entertainer in real life. He's an entertainer in our fellowship group. He's an entertainer in our families. When we go out places, he's an entertainer with friends. He's an entertainer. So very much an entertainer, but super talented with the art. And I feel like we do need to do some strictly art stuff, your technique, the thought processes behind what you're doing and how you're coming up with what you're coming up with. I think people would really enjoy that aspect of it.
Yes. And definitely I just want to share about my journey too. We've been doing this for quite a long time and I've experienced a lot of stuff. And I just want to share what I gained from it. I'm not claiming to be an expert by any means, but I definitely want to talk. We talk a lot about it here.
We do,
on Sketchy
but like to
Lab
have
too,
it in a condensed.
But really, pop and go, okay,
Yeah.
here's what we're talking about tonight,
Yeah. So I think that's going to be a great thing for you to do.
So please like and subscribe to the page over there on YouTube. And if you're watching us on Facebook, I'm not saying leave now, go to YouTube. But hey, if you get an opportunity, please head over to YouTube and like the page and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well, so you know when we start posting new content.
Right.
Because that is the plan. That it won't just be content on Monday night. We got the 51 coming up.
Yes.
Hopefully by the end of the before the end of the month.
And we're probably going to be recording that. We're not doing that live necessarily. We said depending on who we have. We had talked to Johnny had talked to Ian about doing another 51 show or doing a 51 show. He's never been on the 51 with us.
No, he's a little busy with Burning Man right now.
Right, so it's not going to be right now.
Yeah, so he won't be.
But we have several people right around here that are interested. Yeah. We've got people on the broadcast that watch every Monday night. That would be great on the show to share their story.
Every single person that's watching right now would be a great person to have on the 51. So,
and the 51 is a show of a little bit about everything. Yeah, a little bit about a lot is what we say. So it's going to be super fun. And we already have 1 or 2 shows already on YouTube.
Yes.
The 51s that we've done.
We do. We do have some. You can go
check those out.
Great episodes. A lot of views on those too. Very interesting person was our first guest. Art Smith.
Yes.
That guy is a machine. I haven't seen Art in like a month and a half because he just working.
He's busy.
He's busy working. He's a working man.
We've got Lou Linder Jr. joining us. Hello from a rainy Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Rain all over. Sounds like. Andy Eatwell is joining us.
Hey, what's up, Andy?
Love to see your idea of a jalopy idea of my SXS. Email us. If you head over to the website, there's a link to email. Send us an email. Johnny does do. I mean, we are busy. But we can get you scheduled if you're wanting some custom work done. Yeah. So let us know. Rodney Stillwell's joining us. Titusville to the north of you. Keep up the good work.
Hey, thanks.
Rodney, another Floridian.
Yeah, man.
Welcome.
What up? What
up? Lizzie said there was no storm out there today, so that must have been something else happened. Andy said, can't attach a picture. No, you won't be able to do it in the feed, but you can email us. Like I said, head over to johnnyjalopy.com.
To be honest, that's the easiest
way to get us.
With as much stuff we got coming in. So, I really try hard. I will tell you this. I am accessible. Not always. I try to be as accessible as I can be. Unfortunately, sometimes I do miss some emails and messages from people. Sometimes people will just throw their whole everything all at once, and I'm not love it. Love anything anybody wants to send me. I love people that are just sending me pictures of different cars they've seen at car shows and stuff. It's great. I love every ounce of anything anybody wants to just share and talk to me about. And I'm always open for questions. I'm always available for.
And we're both checking email. So, I mean, we both work during the day, so it may not be something that we can return during work hours, but after the fact.
But I will say I'm an accessible person. I definitely will make contact if it is possible. So feel free.
Feel free to add me. I'm Elizabeth Wood on Facebook, ity-B 51 on Instagram.
She out there.
I'm there. We've got Mike Williams. Hello from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
What's up?
I love saying it. Matt Williams said, sounds delish. I was going to ask if they were Idaho spuds. I don't think they were. They were red potatoes, so I don't think so. Kevin Cottingham is joining us. Hey, all checking in from Athens, Georgia. Nice. Welcome. And he's joining us from YouTube.
Well, hey.
Welcome. So happy to have some viewership over there.
That's great.
Bob McLaren said, taking bets to see if you knock the sign over again. Well, I have it in front of us tonight, and I'm nowhere near it, so that should be good. I think my elbow must have hit something back here before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
There's always something.
Howard said, last 2 weeks in October, I'm in Vero with a car. Well, Vero is on the opposite side of the state from us, so I don't know if you're heading this way. If you do come, that's probably a good time to come because I will be decorated for Halloween. I think you'll really enjoy the house. Jason Michaelias is joining us.
What's up,
he says the Jasons are checking in, so it's plural. From the recliners, I'm assuming. We've got Vucky ABX joining us.
What up,
Heyo.
Bucky?
Kevin, I'm from Covington, Georgia. You ever entered any shows? So I don't know if you're talking about car shows, but yes, we've been in quite a few car shows with both of our cars. Actually, we have a 51 Chevy that we've had, gosh, for years. 2008, you bought that.
Yeah.
And then we have a 66 Volkswagen Kona, which is our newer to us. We got that in 2000.
I got some ideas. Oh my goodness, I was marinating on some stuff today.
Maybe 2016. So yeah, both of those have been in shows, and both of them have won several awards. Actually,
Yeah, we take it home.
We hold our own. We hold our own. Love the car shows. It's been too hot here, but we are entering into car show season now in Florida. So we're going to see those pop up, I think, and there'll probably be a little bit more available for us to get to as well.
Yeah.
It's tough in the rain with us. So yeah, when the rain stops and the temps get a little cooler, the sun goes down, that's when we're going to be there. Rodney Stillwell said hello from Titusville Space Center. Keep up the good work.
Nice.
Kevin said, hey, Vucky, sorry, no car show, but do go to the show sometimes. Okay, maybe he was talking to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Dave Dean is joining us. Hello from Huntington, West Virginia. Welcome, West Virginia. Dave? West Virginia holds a special place in my heart. We got lost in West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
A couple of years ago.
Take me home.
Steven Cinnamon is joining us. Spicy. Digging the gasser / street freak vibe. I like it.
Right.
Let me zoom in on it for you guys so you can see some progress. Goodness. Look at this thing. It's monster. Wesley Wilkerson says, hey, Johnny, are you aware that Evel Knievel had his own funny car that he would ride wheelies on?
Yes, I do. The wheelie car.
Are you an Evel Knievel fan?
I enjoy Evel Knievel. I owned a lot of the toys when I was a kid and wanted to be Evel Knievel.
Every kid.
I don't have front teeth because of how much I love Evel Knievel. These are porcelain caps because I love Evel Knievel. You can ask my mom and dad, who took me to the hospital multiple times, how much Johnny Jalopy loved Evel Knievel. Yeah. In fact, my parents would call me Johnny Knievel. So. Which I think was one of his sons too.
I think maybe your mom's holding out on us.
Yeah. That's why we moved to Florida. Because he was.
If that's the case, then you ought to have a little bit more cash in your pocket.
He lived here.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
See, maybe. Yeah, she moved over here to get you closer.
I used to drive when I was going to work in St. Pete. I'd see the Evel Knievel trailer all the time on my way to work.
You were like, Daddy, Papa.
You.
Lizzie said, Lizzie said, Ronnie Sutzer's having a car show out here on September 3rd. Please come on out. That is Labor Day weekend. That might be doable. No, you're working. This is why we go nowhere.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm not. Yeah.
Dale Renner's joining us. Welcome. Hey guys. Been way too long. Land O'Lakes checking in.
What up, man?
Dale with the, what does he call it? The pink what's the name of your car? Pink something. Tell us. Dale Renner has this really sweet car.
He does have a sweet car.
And he wins some awards, and he's at everything. He goes to everything.
Well, because he's
got a badass car.
Functional.
Yeah.
Car, yeah.
The McCoy said, I believe it is at a welder up in Vegas now.
Yes, welder up guys got the wheelie car. Yes, he owns that.
Oh, I thought they meant it's at a welder up in Vegas.
Welder Up has it.
I didn't know Welder Up was the name.
Yeah.
It just said, I believe it is at Welder up in Vegas, like up in Vegas, because they're south of Vegas. So I'm like up in Vegas, but that wasn't what they were saying. That's funny.
That is funny.
Vucky said, how entwined are you two in the customs community? You're looking at it. This is what we're doing. We haven't been out in the scene.
Unless he's me. Yeah.
Johnny's done some appearances at some guest shows. You went out to Kansas City.
Yeah, well,
That was several years ago.
That Kansas
Several
City show
years
was
ago.
before any of the TV stuff.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Wasn't
We
it?
were doing Sketchy and you went. We were living here. Yes. Yes, it was.
I don't think so.
It was.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, we have an online presence in the community right now. We're not really getting out with the car right now. We do have 2, but we're not getting them out right now. Not yet. Not yet. We haven't. We have in the past.
We're not getting it out. We're not getting it out right now. Okay.
We're not.
It's not happening.
Staying in right now.
Don't you even talk about it.
It is grounded. Lizzie said in Dade City that show will be perfect. Robert Williams said, love the work you did with Ian. Yes, again,
thank you.
3 televised collaborations.
Yes.
However, the 4th one is to come. So stay tuned.
It's gonna be sweet.
Andrew Newman's joining us on YouTube. Johnny the Boy, good day from Australia. Welcome, sir.
You know what? What an Australian presence we have.
I know,
right now.
Quite the Australian presence.
So excited.
Love it. Patrick Callahan.
That's a place we'd love to come visit, huh?
I know. Anyone, feel free to send us over. Patrick Callahan's joining us from YouTube as well. Love your artwork and creativity, Johnny.
What's up, man?
Any chance you'll work with Ian again? Fingers crossed, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they've got a good talking relationship, and I think when Ian's ready, he'll reach out.
Yeah,
he's I'm sure got a full plate right now. Like you said, they're doing Burning Man.
I spoke to Brooks, I think last weekend or the weekend before, who was the producer and the filmer of the show. So I've still got a good relationship with the show. Yeah, I would love to. Definitely love to do another vehicle soon.
Yep, for sure. We're up for
I think they just were either they're wrapped up this season or they're on a hiatus in between because Burning Man's coming. So that's a big thing for Ian and Jamie.
Right.
But usually when Ian starts heading out to do that stuff, they're usually on hiatus for either the season's over or filming.
Because when he's filming, he's working.
Yeah.
Around the clock, that guy. John DeVries is joining us. Hi, guys. Love the Gasser cars. I'm in Austin, Minnesota.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. We were just talking about Minnesota earlier. Minnesota.
Beautiful place, Minnesota. St. Paul. Love it.
Mike Ferrucci said, I found out my toaster isn't waterproof. I was shocked. The dad jokes. Tracy Corfield is joining us.
What's
Tracy.
up, Tracy.
Hello, my beautiful friends and family. Sorry I'm late. Very bad problems with my cancer. I have to have a test run on my esophagus where it's at. I really miss you all very much. Without all you guys, I wouldn't have any friends.
Hey, man.
Tracy.
Continue to get strong.
Hang in there.
That's right. Positive
hang in there.
thinking,
We're
man.
believing with you.
This.
We actually just had a very good friend of ours beat cancer. So
that's right. It is all possible.
It is possible. Draco said, who makes toast in the shower?
Yeah.
John Devery said, just got done with the River Rats car show in Austin, Minnesota. We had 192 cars. What a great turnout.
We
Fantastic.
I want to go.
I know. Hank D is joining us on YouTube.
What up, Hank?
HankD.com. Guys, if you haven't already, go check it out. This guy is our web designer. Fantastic. JohnnyJalopy.com. Go check that out.
Yeah.
That's on his portfolio.
There's his work right there. Boom.
He does amazing
Love
work.
my website. And
He is our hype man. He is our YouTube poster. He's working our Johnny Jalopy Facebook art page. He is a man of many talents. So definitely go check him out. And he's probably taking on some new work as well.
Yeah, and he's got a cool bug he's working on too.
Yes.
So he's got some project stuff
car,
going on. Really excited. That was fun to talk with Hank, and him and I were on the phone for almost like an hour or so, just chit-chatting about his project and stuff. That was fun.
Good.
So thanks for that, Hank. That was great.
Yeah, he's awesome. Douglas Lane Jr. is joining us. Evil Knievel was my hero when I was growing up.
Right.
Dale Renner. Pro Pink. That's what it was. Pro
right.
Pink. I knew it was something catchy. I totally forgot. So cool. That car is cool. You drew that car, didn't you?
No.
I thought you did.
Nope.
You've never drawn it.
I haven't yet.
We might have to put that in We'll think about it, Dale.
Did I draw it?
I want to say you did. I thought you did.
Dale, did I draw it? I don't know.
Dale, let us know.
Sorry.
Did Johnny draw it? He's done so many. He's done thousands. Robert Williams said, can't wait to see what the two of you collaborate on next. By the way, I live in Washington State. Welcome from the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Would that be considered Pacific Northwest, or is it just Oregon? I think Washington, it's up there, right? That's Pacific Northwest. Do you consider yourself Pacific
you're not
Northwest?
the greatest at geography. So
I'm really not.
Are we really going to go off?
I'm really not. Bradley McMillan's joining us. How are you guys? Just wanted to say we really enjoy your artwork. My brother is an artist and draws all types of vehicles and has been doing artwork since he was 5.
That's awesome.
How fun. I will tell you this, guys. Johnny is a supporter of all other artists. Whatever your style is, whatever you're doing, whatever you're deciding to draw, it's just such a creative outlet. I know he gets in the zone, totally loves it. This is what he wants to do with his life.
Someday I'll grow up and my dream will come true.
Yeah. Dale Renner said he definitely should draw it. If you drew it, I would have bought lots of them.
That's what I'm saying. I would have imagined it.
Okay, so
yeah,
you hadn't.
I don't think we have yet.
Yeah.
Well, let's get that in the books, Dale.
Yeah, for sure. In fact, I'm writing it down.
Please do, so we can get that in there. Yeah.
Dale Renner.
I'm really surprised we haven't done it.
I know.
It almost makes no sense.
I know, because Dale's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
He's been supporting us.
Hippie hop to the hip hop, you don't stop.
We have got Russ Randall joining us from Great Bend, New York. Russ and his wife Peggy Randall are just such super good people.
Yes.
They sent me puzzles because I said I wanted to do puzzles, and I have done half of one puzzle because I never have time to pull it out. But we did one rainy day.
Last words.
One rainy day, we did sit as a family and we did the puzzle.
You didn't start making progress.
It was a couple months ago. Whatever.
And then suddenly
you caused chaos.
I did not. I was the only one getting anything done.
So we definitely need to do that. And it's it was the Route 66 puzzle. So there was like the whole
Route 66.
Whole US represented on this little map. So cool. So they sent me that, and then Russ he's a carpenter too, and he makes some really cool wood stuff, and made me a little picnic table for my squirrels so I could put it in the tree. He sent me that during the pandemic. I was so excited to get it.
We were excited.
So thankful.
Yeah. Great story.
Yeah, I love it, and they use it. They use it.
They do.
The squirrels love it. We've got Gavin Little joining us. Welcome, sir.
What's up, man?
Matt Williams said, tomorrow I'm going over to Central Oregon to do some antiquing or picking, see if I bring back some stuff I don't need and maybe something for a small space I rent at a local antique mall.
Nice.
Super fun. We do that at the flea markets around here because in our area, I don't know if there are good finds like that necessarily in our area, but when you go inland, like in Zephyr Hills where your mom's at, there are yards like full of stuff, cars, car parts. You could just see antiques on people's front porches. Like there's just so much stuff out there. People don't get rid of things. People don't get rid of things. I feel like if we had more space, we would be one of those houses.
Shut up.
Because of this one.
Yes, we would. I'd have like 8 different car bodies out there.
You would.
You're right. You were absolutely right.
Mike Furchy said, as soon as it cools down a bit here in Florida, I'll get back on my gasser. What do you have? Tracy said,
this weather in Florida has been, it's been hot everywhere else, but
hot and muggy. Holy cow. I can't imagine being out in a garage doing anything now.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I was ruminating on some ideas I got because we do have some bug shows coming up, and I wanted to.
You want to do some paint work on it before we take it out too.
I've got a whole nother.
Can't do that when it's raining.
No.
I don't even like going out in the garage to do the laundry, and I'm only out there for a few minutes.
Yeah, but I got some new ideas of what I'm gonna do. A whole new different direction than before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the color scheme that I might have slipped on before may not be the color scheme.
I think it's not going to happen. What? I think I'm going a different direction. We'll see.
We're gonna post before and after pictures. We'll make it a thing so that people, because I know people have been waiting for us to post something.
Oh, they've been waiting.
We talked about it like a year ago.
Oh my God, they've been so waiting. No.
Do you get like emails weekly? Hey, when are you doing the
I
paint?
can't even tell you how many people just really lost their shit about it.
Right. Tracy Corfield said, I hope one day I can afford to have my grandfather's 66 International Travel All wagon done by Johnny. That sounds like a fun one.
Yeah.
Hank D said only need 29 subscribers to get to that 500 mark. So we must have gotten a few tonight already.
Great.
Mike Ferrucci said 64 Falcon. You did a Falcon once. I remember.
64.
I don't know if it was that year.
I don't know if I did a 64 though.
You've done a Falcon though.
But I have done a Falcon.
Russ Randall said the good work you guys did during the pandemic cannot be overstated. The copy us, the Zoom calls, I can tell you that means a lot to Peggy and I and the other members of the Jalopy Army. Guys, we had so much fun.
It was great.
If you were not tuned in during the pandemic, we were all stuck at home. Everybody was stuck at home. We know this. We all lived through the same thing. But we continued to do our Monday nights, and we did some fun stuff and some fun giveaways. And I really feel like we bonded with everybody that was watching at that time.
It was a great time.
Yeah, if you have some time, Hank, our web designer, has so graciously set up our site to where everything has been recorded. So all the Facebook Lives that we did before are recorded and on Facebook. If you go into the 2020 getting how does it? I don't know how he has it labeled. It is it's going to be 2020 sketches, and just look at some of those. Maybe look at some of the lives that we did through the pandemic and see what we were drawing and just hear about what people were sharing. Like, I almost want to go back and listen to them because it feels like so long ago. It was 2 years ago.
Well, that's something that we've talked about as a possibility of doing on this as another night is almost like not a flashback show, but a recap show.
Yeah.
Like going back and looking at some old episodes and just talking about them.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would be fun to watch old sketchy lives, like those first the first ones, and really listen to the stuff we talk about and what we're trying to accomplish. I can only imagine how.
Do you know what one I want to listen to?
No, what?
The Smokey and the Bandit episode.
Why is that?
Because
You're right.
I was so lost.
That would be a good one.
On the plot of that movie.
Yes,
and it was so genuine because I really I was like trying to piece it together, and we were talking about the plot, and everybody who was commenting was giving me different sections wrongly of a plot.
That was the best. Yeah, because again,
was a funny one.
Who was the leading man?
Because I was thinking it was Burt Reynolds. No, Burt Reynolds is who it was. I was thinking it was Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
And Sissy Spacek, which was not who it was.
And who was it?
It was Burt Reynolds.
Still don't know.
And no, Burt Reynolds and the Flying Nun.
Yeah.
What's her name? I don't know. What's her name? I don't remember. Steel Magnolias. I don't remember her name.
Forrest Gump.
Yes.
Flying Nun.
What is her name?
Yeah. What was the Gidget?
I don't remember her. See, and I can't remember.
You ever watched Gidget?
Yes. I
So
don't remember the name. Yes.
Okay. What else?
I know who she is. I'm seeing her face.
Oh, Smokey and the Bandit 2? She's in that.
It wasn't Sissy Spacek.
No, it wasn't Sissy Spacek.
I can't think of it.
Sissy Basic.
Anywho, so that's a fun episode. You may want to go back and look at.
It's a great episode. So
we have the picture posted, but then the video as well, so you can listen to all the shenanigans going on. The McCoys said, "I have a gasser. Lisa made tacos. What are you doing making tacos on a Monday when Taco Tuesday is tomorrow?"
No. They're doing it right.
Paul Marziani is joining us. Welcome.
You do tacos when you feel like it.
Sally Field.
Yes.
Sally Field. Tracy Courtfeld for the win. Thank you. Matt Williams said, what TV series was Burt Reynolds a regular in back in the 60s? Was it Magnum?
Are you trying to say that Magnum was in the 60s? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know.
I think that's what you're trying to say.
Wait, was Burt Reynolds Magnum or was it Tom Selleck that was Magnum?
Goodness.
Why do they even look alike? Why do I think they're the same person?
Remember, that's what you do. Who was the guy the other night? You're like, oh, that looks like the guy from this. And I'm like, looks nothing like him. Look at his brown hair.
Oh, that is not what I said. It was, we were watching Breaking Bad.
I know.
And it was the Call Saul guy who I thought looked like the guy in The Office.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with it.
I have no idea.
Every now and again, I do come up with a doppelganger situation, and he agrees with me.
It's rare.
Very rare.
That it happens. let's not get crazy here.
Oh, my God. I'm always lost. So funny. But no, I don't know. Do you know?
Do I know what?
What series Burt Reynolds was a regular on back in the 60s? Was it Little Rascals?
Rascals were not 60s, but
They weren't?
No.
When was it?
Oh, my goodness.
If I pull it up and it was in the 60s.
Go ahead.
Little Rascals.
Might have aired then.
Little Rascals. Thank God for Google, man. 1994? No.
Not the movie. Because immediately you went to the movie.
No, that's just what came up.
Movie.
1955.
There you go. That would not be the 60s.
Through, let's see when it aired. It was, oh God.
It still does.
Television syndication package of the classic 1929 through 1938 shorts.
There you go.
It was not that old.
Yes.
Little Rascals. Where's the original? What is Our Gang?
That's the Little Rascals.
What?
The name of the thing was it's Our Gang, not the Little Rascals.
It's the Little Rascals.
No.
How is that? That ain't right.
It is right.
It is not.
You millenniums.
I can't even find the original. How is it not even coming up? I'm literally putting in Little Rascals.
Try Our Gang.
Original. When I watched it in black and white on TV.
It was called Our Gang.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh my God. It must have been.
I know.
Where did I get that from then?
Because it was known as they called them the Little Rascals, but the name of the show was Our Gang.
1922 this started. This show was 50 years old when I was watching it?
Yes.
How is it still relevant?
Because it was little kids.
What?
Doing crazy little kid stuff.
And it ended in 44. So it was on for 22 years? This is insane. My life is a lie.
You were basically, it's like, what's the name of that movie? Was it Pauly Shore? No. What was the one with, it wasn't Pauly Shore.
Encino Man?
Is that the guy where he was like buried?
Yes!
It
was Brendan Fraser.
Color TV?
It was Brendan Fraser, Encino Man. That's so funny. Oh my God.
You are the Encino girl.
So Little Rascals never existed, apparently. That is nuts.
You're the Encino girl.
Unreal. Lizzie said she's still hanging in with us. Yay. Thank you for using your Wi-Fi for good. Mike Fershey said tacos are good on any day that ends in Y. This is true. This is true. Tracy said Gunsmoke.
Oh, okay.
Was that it? I don't know.
That makes sense.
He wasn't the one who asked the question. It was Matt, so we'll see what Matt says. Draco said Dan August. Is that a person, or were you saying damn August?
Damn.
I don't know. The McCoy said we were getting an early fart to Taco Tuesday. Tracy said he was the blacksmith. Okay.
Right.
Mike Fergie said we will be in Hudson tomorrow. I've got an eye appointment with a retinal specialist. Oh, I wish we had time tomorrow. We could have met up for dinner or something. Because we're near Hudson. Hank D said the Facts of Life. No, Facts of Life was like in the 80s. Bob McLaren said Spanky in Our Gang. It was called Our Gang. That is crazy. Vucky said shows and movies aren't your specialty. No, they are not. They are not.
Vucky, welcome to the show.
I'm the first to admit Johnny considers himself a FOF.
I'm a FOF.
FOF, fan of film. Guy Hodges is joining us. Howdy from the Lone Star State.
What's
joining
up?
us from YouTube. Welcome, sir. Thank you for catching us live tonight.
Thanks for hanging.
Matt Williams said, yes, it was Gunsmoke. He played a half Indian named Quint.
That's okay. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Gunsmoke. Is it a
I am sure you've never seen Gunsmoke.
Is it a Western?
Your dad's probably watched it a million times.
I'm sure.
Your dad watched Gunsmoke
When he was here?
Uh-huh.
I watched F Troop. Is that the same?
If you've watched F Troop, here's the test. What's the name of the Indian tribe?
I don't know. I was little. I don't know.
We got the Fuckahowies.
Oh, I don't remember. My dad used to watch it because it was a comedy. He watched that. He watched MASH. They were on around the same time.
Fuckahowies, babe.
Fuckahowies? Okay.
We are the Fuckahowies.
Draco said Dan August was
We're
Burt
the
Reynolds. Burt Reynolds as a detective. Oh. What show was that? His own show, Dan August?
Matlock.
No, he wasn't in Matlock. That was a guy with white hair. Mike said Johnny and my wife would get along great. She was the manager for Blockbuster and Tom's
Oh, see, she probably knows.
I probably went in her store. I grew up on Blockbuster.
Yeah, and didn't get very good movies, obviously.
That's so funny. And Tom's River. Did you know I was from Tom's River? Did I know you were from Tom's River? That's crazy.
Did I know?
Because it's such a small little town, and yet here we are, right here together, both
with a capital
with an L, both from Tom's River area.
Right?
Guys, I'm gonna zoom in. Show them what you're doing over here. Look at this guy. What? He's nuts. Flipped up Bill, of course, the jalopy way. That car is sick. Look at the gas. Look at the grill on this thing. What's that grill made out of?
Teeth.
Joe Lombardo's joining us. Sorry I'm late. Hey, from Jersey. He was probably getting pizza without us.
What's up, Joey Lowe?
Joe Lowe. That's what he used to call himself. Instead of J-Lo, it was Joe Lowe.
Joe Lowe.
He said, oh, that's badass. It's a Gasser Corvette, you said?
Yeah.
Gasser Corvette with a monster. When we first started Sketchy, for some of you who don't know, it was the year 2018.
In the year of our Lord.
It was in 2018. We started in February, I believe. And our first probably good 6 months, or maybe that first year, we called it Monster Monday. And we were doing monsters every week in the hot rods. So if you check out our very first season, it's going to be Monster Monday. There's a lot of monsters. What we caught on to pretty quickly and decided to change was the monsters, because not every car that we did would warrant a monster.
Right.
So like say we were doing, well, Scooby-Doo's a bad Scooby-Doo would be a bad example because there were monsters in Scooby-Doo, but like something like the Dukes of Hazzard, Johnny drew the Dukes of Hazzard.
We didn't want to always do the Dukes.
Didn't want to be held to a monster on everything. So we changed it.
Well,
it was actually Mama Wood's idea.
Remember, if we really go back to the reason, one of the reasons, that was one of the reasons.
Yeah, it was one of the main reasons. And Mama Wood said that we should change it, and she's the one who came up with Sketchy Live. So we've used it ever since. It's been working.
She's called it my Sketchies since we started.
And
she would ask me, what do you got going on Sketchy?
Truly is representing Johnny's Sketchy style, because what we're doing here tonight is just a sketchy rendition of something that's in his head. His custom work, his logo work is a lot tighter than this.
Yeah, this is
a lot more time involved.
Super sketchy.
These are sketchy.
Cartoony.
What it is.
Yeah, because look at it. He's not perfect by any means.
Well, he's a skeleton, so there's that.
Right, he's a skeleton.
He's missing half of his body as it is.
He kind of is.
And the hat, whenever you do the skeleton with the hat is always way too big, because normally there'd be flesh and hair.
You think that's on purpose? Of course.
It's so funny. Tracy said, Gunsmoke is a Western. James Arness played Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Festus was his deputy, who had a mule named Ruth. Quint was a part-time deputy, too. Why is there always a Festus? Is that just a Western name?
Well, if you go back to those times, that was a common
Festus,
that was
Cletus,
a common name.
Anything with a U.S. on the end.
That was a common name,
I guess. Tim Campbell's joining us. He says, "What's up, Goyles and boys?"
What's up, Tim? Goyles.
Goils.
Check your Goyle.
Goyles. Matt Williams says, Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, was the main character on Gunsmoke. My nickname growing up was Dylan. My dad still calls me that.
Nice.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, Lizzie said her internet's back on. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Matt said also in the first several seasons, Dennis Weaver, who was in the movie Duel, played Matt's Chester Good. He was before Festus. Okay. Duel. The movie Duel. Was not, did we watch that?
It was a Steven Spielberg thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Different thing.
Different genre.
Genre.
Do you say the G or is it?
Genre.
It's a ZH.
Genre.
J.
I would say genre.
Yeah, there you go. Tracy said Tom Selleck also played in some Westerns. Crossfire Trails is an awesome Western. My grandfather, on my mom's side, her dad, loved Westerns. That's all he did was read Westerns.
My dad was a big fan of Westerns, too. He read all the... he always tried to get me to read them, too. What the hell was the name of it? Louis L'Amour's.
I don't know who this author was, but they had
But it was Louis L'Amour.
hundreds of them. And then my grandmother would read, too. The two of them would sit there on their chairs reading. Grandpa would do the Westerns. Grandma would read all the romance novels, like Danielle Steele, all of those.
Isn't it Danielle Steele?
It's Danielle.
It's not Danielle?
No. It's a woman.
Oh.
And then when my grandmother passed, all the books were given to my sister and I, and we both read them all. So
you've ran all the Daniels?
Danielle Steele's, yes.
Fun.
Matt Williams said deputy.
Dog.
Russ Randall said Tracy Cornfeld, Quigley Down Under. What is it? Was that a comedy?
Quigley? I mean, Tom Selleck trying to play a cowboy. I mean, come on.
Oh, Matt said he typed too fast. Tim Campbell said he drove a Duster in the movie Duel. I guess I did not see that one. Big surprise. Kevin Cottingham said Dennis Weaver played Chester on Gunsmoke also.
Nice.
Tracy said, I read Westerns and watched them. They take me away from today's problems. Crossfire Trail was a Louis L'Amour book.
Louis L'Amour, yeah.
Okay. The McCoy said, Ahmed, the suicide gasser driver, I kill you. Yes, it does kind of look like him, doesn't it? That's Jeff Dunham's puppet.
I know who we're talking about. Yeah.
All right. Russ Randall said Zane Grey was another Western author. Interesting.
Come on.
I never really got into the Westerns, which is odd because I did live out in Tucson for quite some time.
It's not that odd.
Where all things were Western out there.
But yeah, you came in and I had to school you when I met you.
You did.
Because I was like, what are you wearing? You're like, I'm wearing boots. I'm like, those aren't boots. Those are not cowboy boots.
I didn't have cowboy boots. I just had regular boots. I had a cowboy hat, which you told me was fake.
It was not good.
And I wore a vest, which you told me was
not
moronic.
Good.
Yeah.
Not good.
I threw it all out. Johnny, you still have your original hat.
Of course I do.
From back in the day.
I got my Stetson.
You don't have your boots anymore, though, do you?
Of course I do.
You do still?
Absolutely got my ropers.
Oh. His boots had the little flap that went over the laces.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they don't.
They're not cowboy boots that you slip on. They're lace-ups.
They're lace-up. There's ropers. You don't even know what a roper is.
The right. Only roper I know
that's what a working
is from Three's
That's what a working cowboy wears. Ropers.
Oh. What kind of working did you do as a cowboy?
Well, this and that. Rode bulls.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this and that.
Little bulls. You know, that whole thing.
I heard you scooped up pig poop.
Did a lot of that, too.
That's a working
Little
cowboy.
pig poop here and there. Little piggy, little piggy, little poop, little pig poop.
Lizzie said Duel is a good movie, must watch.
It is a good movie.
Kevin said Jodie Foster was also on Gunsmoke. You know I'm a Jodie Foster fan.
Do you like her in Maverick?
I don't know if I saw it.
No, then I don't think you are a Jodie Foster fan if you didn't see Maverick.
I may not have seen Maverick. I don't believe I saw Maverick. Is it about a horse?
James Garner, Mel Gibson.
It's not ringing a bell.
Well, James Garner was Maverick.
Oh.
Regular Maverick.
I don't know who James Garner is. Was it Jennifer Garner's father?
Probably.
Maybe. Tim Campbell said Dennis Weaver drove the Duster. I should have been more clear. Oh. Joe Lombardo said, I know I'm late, but is John Wayne too obvious? Of course. Everyone knows John Wayne is the cowboy of all cowboys. So in your mind, if somebody said who is the most famous TV cowboy, it would be John Wayne.
TV cowboy?
Yeah. Who do you think
it would not be John Wayne.
Who?
TV cowboy?
Who would it be?
Most famous TV cowboy would probably, I don't remember the guy's name, but probably either the Rifleman guy or
Lone Ranger.
John Wayne was the most popular movie cowboy. He did do in his early work, he was TV, but he's mostly known for.
Was he a cowboy in real life as well?
John Wayne?
Yeah. No.
Did you just ask this most silliest question ever?
I don't know much about him.
Clearly.
Was he?
Yes.
He was a real cowboy.
Absolutely.
And that's what you said you liked about some of the country singers. I think it was Chris Ledoux is one of your favorites.
Yeah.
And he was a true cowboy.
Absolutely. Bronc rider.
And you thought George Strait was also a true cowboy.
Well, he competes as a calf roper in team roping. Yeah.
So then those true cowboys are allowed to sing country music.
I didn't say they're allowed. Don't put words in my mouth.
Tracy said Roy Rogers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
James Garner was Maverick before Jodie Foster was ever even thought of.
Yes, so that would James Garner would be up there as far as TV cowboys.
Yeah, everybody's liking Maverick. Another Western with card play.
Yeah, great movie, super funny. Mel Gibson. I think Mel Gibson did a great job in it.
He must have been young. It's an older movie.
It was not an older movie.
No,
it was around the
80s?
in the heyday of Mel Gibson, so it was right around the
80s, 90s.
Or you can just let me talk instead of trying to put words in my mouth. It's the most annoying thing that you do, but whatever.
Spit it out then.
I was trying to. Lethal Weapon time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What year would that have been? 80s?
90s?
That's what I said.
But I didn't say it.
Guy Hodges is joining us. He says Chuck Connors.
Oh, Chucky Khan. Yeah.
Chucky Khan.
Chucky Khan.
Let me tell you about a rock Chuck.
Chaka Khan.
Kevin Cottingham said James Garner was Jim Rockford on the Rockford Files.
Of course he was.
I remember hearing the Rockford Files. I'm guessing if I had to guess the plot.
James Garner, what did he drive in the Rockford Files?
A Rockford?
What did the Lincoln lawyer drive? I'm going to guess a Lincoln. Oh, it wasn't because he was from Lincoln, Nebraska?
I thought the Lincoln lawyer was called Lincoln Lawyer because he was a lawyer in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I was proud of myself that I knew that there was a Lincoln in Nebraska. And then I found out that no, it was because he worked out of his car and his car was a Lincoln, which I did not catch.
And then
throughout the whole movie.
And then he went on to do a bunch of Lincoln commercials.
He sure did.
Yeah.
So Rockford Files, there was actually a car called Rockford.
No, you just said that.
So what was Rockford? That was his name, and was he an attorney?
No.
What was the Rockford Files?
He was
private investigator.
He was Magnum PI before Magnum PI.
Okay.
He wasn't called Magnum.
So he
was called James Rockford.
So he was a private investigator who had files.
Yes.
In or out of his vehicle.
He did have files. He was known to have a file here and there.
Kevin said Chuck Corners was the rifleman. Oh, Connors.
There it is.
Yeah,
Connors
was a rifleman.
Yeah.
Chuck Connors, who also had a tryout with the Dodgers, Joe Lombardo's adding.
Not surprising.
Tracy said Zorro was my hero when I was a kid. Yes. Now I do remember Zorro because Antonio Banderas.
There's not a.
It's not the original.
No. How do you even? That answer's annoying.
He played Zorro.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to zoom in on your picture here so people can see what we are looking at. Tracy said, I watch The Rifleman every day.
Great show, right?
Draco said, I don't think Marion Morrison was ever a cowboy. Who's that? Joe Lombardo says, does City Slickers qualify?
As a Western?
I have seen City. Well, they were out there on the prairie.
Oh, man.
On the prairie. Guy Hodges said James Garner was. Brett Maverick. Russ said Firebird Formula. Tim Campbell said Cleavon Little played the best sheriff of all time. Oh, okay. So in the best sheriff category, Cleavon Little.
I would say he's up there.
Now, what's he from?
If you were only a fan of film, you've probably never even seen it.
I probably have not. What is it? You don't know it either.
Oh my God. It's so, you always think that.
Because you don't answer me.
Because it's annoying that you don't know.
I don't know. You
and then
married me.
And then realistically,
you didn't quiz me.
But see, if I say it, then the realistic someone's going to tell you, and then you're going to go, "Oh, see, I told you."
You didn't quiz me on my movie and TV show knowledge before we got married.
Who do they say who he is?
Why don't you tell me who you think it is?
No, go ahead.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No idea.
Draco said Cubs and a pro basketball. The Celtics also. Cowboy Sheriff Tim Campbell saying. Right. Joe Lombardo said Firebird. Kevin said Firebird.
Yeah, but who's a Clavon?
Matt Williams said John Wayne drove a Pontiac Firebird in a detective movie.
He did do that. Yes, it was I think it was called McClintock. No, not McClintock. What the hell was the name of that movie?
Matlock?
No.
Matlock. You said McClintock.
It wasn't McClintock. I could be wrong.
Ludlinder Jr. said $200 plus expenses. $200 a day plus expenses. What is that?
Mm-hmm. Maybe somebody asked him a question.
I don't know. Joe Lombardo said John Wayne's real name is Marion Morris. Oh,
that's right.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. John Wayne. I thought it was always just John Wayne. Why would he have changed? Well, I could see why he's changed it. Joe Lombardo said Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. That is correct. Mel Brooks.
One of the best movies.
Who was the fastest gun in that movie?
I don't know.
Gene Wilder.
Oh. I know Gene Wilder.
But you don't know that movie.
I don't.
Oh.
Was it funny?
It's a comedy.
It is a comedy. Maybe
Blazing
I have
Saddles.
seen it.
You haven't seen it.
I might have.
Your dad probably watched it.
My dad probably watched it.
And really enjoyed it. But I'm going to bet you that
I wasn't paying attention.
You were probably not paying attention.
Russ Randall said, "Excuse me while I whip this out."
That's right.
That sounds like a line from like the Three Amigos. Like
that is a line from Blazing Saddles.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a line that would have been in Three Amigos with Martin Short and Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen?
Was he in it?
No.
Who was the guy with the white hair?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin and Leslie Nielsen, not even close to the same person. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you do. It's not even the close. It's just you went, who else has white hair? Jay Leno?
No. He's not old enough.
Leslie Nielsen and Steve Martin aren't the same age.
They aren't?
No.
Who's older?
Leslie Nielsen, who's I think probably dead.
No. Did he?
Did he? No, not P. Diddy.
Leslie Nielsen.
Hey, what do we think of this gasser?
Oh, he did die in 2010.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was born in 1926.
Yeah, he's old.
Huh. And then who did I say?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. He's 77. He was born in 45, so there's like a 20-something difference.
That's not much though, right?
Sorry. My bad. Hank D said Le Sheriff de Nottingham was the best sheriff. What is that from?
Sheriff of Nottingham, you dork.
He said Le Sheriff.
The Sheriff of Nottingham.
I know.
Where's that from?
I don't know.
Robin Hood?
Oh. I don't know if I saw I saw Men in Tights.
No, sure you did.
Draco said,
hey, by the way, that
Q?
sheriff was still called the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Oh, I don't know. Why is everybody saying McHugh, John Wayne?
That might have been the name of the movie.
Oh, okay. Tracy said they pay that Rockford charged for his services. Oh, the $200 a day. Maybe that's where it's come.
Okay.
Joe Lombardo said, you're killing me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know this stuff. I learn stuff every Monday night here with you.
You
guys.
really do.
I really do. And I'm sorry if it's frustrating for you, but it's...
Oh, they get an apology?
It's a learning process.
They get an apology.
Tracy Corpo said Blazing Saddles, loved it. They put up a toll booth in the middle of nowhere. Bob McClaren said they're both white actors, though. LOL.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Steve Martin played in Naked Gun. LOL.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't think it was. I think that was Leslie Nielsen.
That was Leslie Nielsen, babe.
Okay. Mike Frucci said Tracy Corpo, someone's got to go back and get a handful of dimes. Howard said they the bean scene for television leave out. I don't know what that means. Tim Campbell said, oh my God, guys, Blazing Saddles is a must-see movie. Directed by Mel Brooks, Gene Wilder, Madeline Kahn. Slim Pickens,
yep.
Funny ass movie. I'm gonna have to watch it. Maybe that's our next one we do.
That would be great.
We did Frankenstein.
Oh
we
God.
watched Frankenstein a couple weeks ago. So if we take a break from our current series,
oh my God, please
a moment.
Can we please really watch Blazing Saddles?
I'll watch it.
I love that movie.
Gavin Little said Clint Eastwood started with TV cowboy shows.
Yes, he did.
Example, Rawhide. Then eventually he got into movies. Okay. Draco said, I love Tom Selleck in Airplane. No, I know that wasn't. I know that's not
so funny.
Oh
that's
God,
people giving you crap.
Give me a hard time. I love it. Look at this, guys. How sick is this thing? Are you almost done?
Well, with the foolishness.
You got some tweaks?
Yeah, we're going to put a background in.
Okay. People are not seeing it super clear because of how far away you are and because your hand's in the middle.
Yep, let me change the color.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit of color change here, guys, but then you will see it a little bit more clearly because it looks pretty cool. See, it's...
Okay.
I don't know if blue's the way to go with his shirt being
It's because
blue.
I think a lot of the it has a lot to do with just the
our lighting. I wouldn't do a blue background though.
No,
not with his shirt blue and
I'm
the hat
changing
blue.
The color of his shirt.
Okay, dork. Howard said they cut the bean scene on TV. Get the DVD.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Joe Lombardo said Blazing Saddles and History of the World Part 1. Then you can sketch a chopper chariot. Kevin said Clint Eastwood as Rowdy Yates in Rawhide. See, like I've heard of these shows. I just don't remember seeing them. Tim Campbell said, I need a t-shirt of that artwork. Well, we don't have this one. Well, this one's not going to be a t-shirt. Maybe eventually.
This is the thing. So
maybe eventually.
We may start doing some of this stuff, but it may have to go onto white t-shirts. And what do people think of that?
Would you wear a white t-shirt? Would it have to be white or could we do like a light gray?
Oh, maybe a light gray.
Might be able to do a light gray for a color. Right now, all the shirts that we have available on the website, which by the way, over at johnnyjalopy.com, like 20 plus t-shirts available.
Lots of cool stuff over there.
Tons to choose from. All of them right now are on a black t-shirt. That's the only color that we're offering right now. But we do have quite a few sizes all the way up to 4X available. So hit us up in the shirt department. And yeah, I mean, we may be able to do something on a lighter colored shirt and then be able to do one-off prints of this kind of stuff for you guys. There might be a cost difference. We'll have to see. But might be something that we could do. So let us know if you'd be interested in having it would be full color, I'm guessing,
yes.
right? Like a direct to garment almost. But yeah, the gray might be something we could do. Kevin said Lee Majors in the Big Valley. Now, Lee Majors was, see, I don't even want to guess now because Lee Majors, I think, is like, who's the guy that was like,
the $6 million man?
Yes.
That would be Lee Majors.
That is, oh my God, I got it right then.
You guessed.
No, I didn't. I heard Lee. How would I have guessed that out of all things to guess?
Because you just went, is he the guy? You don't even know what the show is.
I did. I knew. Was it the $6 million man?
Yeah.
It wasn't just the $1 million?
$6 million?
Back then, it was $6 million.
The $1 million man.
He had his own candy bar.
The million. Steve Austin.
The $1 million
man. We could barely afford him.
$1 million back then was a lot.
It was. 6 million was even more.
It was.
You know how many more it was?
5 more.
5 more.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Keeping you up?
I'm yawning. Tracy said, now you know why this show is awesome. We get to watch an awesome artist draw and have trivia and hear ity-B giggle. Yeah, I don't know if people are enjoying that part of it, actually. Likes and loves if you're digging it, though, because Johnny's killing it on this drawing here. Russ Randall said the original uncut Blazing Saddles is genius. So we probably have to try and find that on Netflix or something then.
Yeah, it's out there.
Tim Campbell said gray, for sure. Draco said the TV version of Blazing Saddles is like 8 minutes. What? That quick? Lizzie's digging it. Awesome pick. Oh, Blazing, because it's 8-minute ride. Is that what he's saying?
No.
Oh, it's not 8 minutes. That would be 8-second ride. What?
I don't know.
I'm all over the place.
It's literally.
I don't know what's happening.
What is happening here?
I'm sorry. Lizzie said, awesome pick. Bob McLaren said, my shirts are full color on black tees. And then he said, look, thumbs up. Yeah, well, we're printing these ourselves, Bob, and we don't have that machine. So I don't know if we could do it on the black. Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us.
What's
Welcome,
up, Mr. LeBlanc?
Shagster. He is a fabricator as well.
Yes, he is.
Metalwork extraordinaire. Go check out Shaggy LeBlanc stuff. Super cool. Mike Ferrucci said Draco's no doubt. The McCoys. John Wayne played on Better Off Dead. He wanted $2.
That's another movie. Have you seen that movie?
I'm not sure.
Better Off Dead?
I don't know. I
Oh
think
my
we discussed this last
No,
week.
no, we didn't.
Really?
No. I posted a thing about Better Off Dead.
Who's the main guy in it?
John Cusack.
See, and I never liked him.
Why?
I don't like him or his sister.
Oh my God. Well, a
Not a
sister I
fan.
can understand.
Not a fan. I'll watch it though.
Good.
Joe Lombardo said $6 million man. Kevin said I'd put it on a white t-shirt. It would be like the old Ed Roth iron-ons.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about either that or like maybe yeah.
We'll see.
I've been kicking around the idea of doing some black and white on white, and then doing, because I want to pull the airbrush out,
Yes.
and then doing the way Ed would take his black and white t-shirts,
And
and then he
color
would do a little color in them and stuff like that too. So I've been thinking about doing that just as an homage to the great Ed
New
Roth.
stuff to come. Russ Randall said Leslie Nielsen was great in the TV series Due South, a hilarious Canadian series about a Mountie.
I don't think I've seen that.
Kevin said Lee Majors was also the fall guy.
He was the fall guy.
He was.
The best. That was the best show.
Tim Campbell said 167,281,200,000 in today's money. Where did you get that comparison from? That's so funny. Draco said, get the original Blazing Saddles for next Monday's show discussion. Yeah, we'll have to do some watching so we have something to talk about for next week.
Yes.
It'll have to fall in.
Oh
now,
my God,
is there
so cool.
Is there a car? Is there something you could draw from that?
No,
there isn't.
It has nothing to do with it.
There's nothing you could pull out of that we could draw. Maybe you could just draw a horse.
Here's an idea. We'll just watch it, and then you will still talk about it, and I'll draw something.
Kevin
like we do
said,
every freaking Monday.
I know. We're never really talking about what's being drawn.
No, we never do.
Sometimes we do.
Because you don't know what I'm doing over here either.
I'm watching.
You have no idea what you're doing.
Reading the comments. You're highlighting right now, actually. I do know that.
Used to be your favorite part.
It is my favorite part. This is when the drawing really comes alive.
So
in fact, let me
that's
zoom
what you
in
used
on
to say.
it. I still say it. I just said it.
Much.
Kevin said, yes, black and whites would be awesome. Tracy said, I wish you sold iron-ons. Then I could put them on my jackets. Good news. We do have them. All of our T-shirts are available.
On this jacket, he said.
I understand. We would send him the thing.
We do that?
He could iron it on himself.
We do that?
We could. Why couldn't we?
Well, you keep asking me to do that, but I'm not really cool with it. Maybe we'll have to.
We'll have to. Draco said hot rod stagecoach.
Yeah.
You've done one like that.
We did do a hot rod stagecoach with a cowboy.
We did. Joe Lombardo said bounty law.
Bounty law, yes.
Mike Frucci said an ice cream truck would be awesome for next week.
Like Nice Dreams?
Ice cream truck.
Uh-huh.
What does Nice Dreams have to do with that?
I guess you've never seen that movie either.
Ice cream, nice dream?
Nice Dreams.
And it's about ice cream?
Yeah, totally about ice cream.
Well, he just said ice cream truck.
I heard what he said. And
so what does Nice Dreams have to do
with it? And
again,
if you knew movies, you would have an exact reason for why that goes together. Did you just spit? I didn't. Because you're not a fan of film, you don't know what
I'm not a fan of film. Tracy said that would be awesome. Lizzie said, you all have a good night. I'll catch the end tomorrow. Well, we were glad you were able to hang out, Lizzie. Don't forget to go check out Lizzie's YouTube page at Miss Butterfree. And then also Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry on Facebook. I'm surprised she didn't post that. Normally she posts her links. Normally you post the links, Lizzie.
I think was just happy she had internet.
I know. Shaggy's laughing. Tim's laughing.
Right, because everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Matt said you could draw the horse from Blazing Saddles with its ape hanger motorcycle handles.
Yeah.
Julie Anderson is joining us. Welcome from the Pacific Northwest. Hey, guys, better late than never. Hope you guys are doing well. Her and her husband, Spud Anderson, live out there in the Seattle area. Mike Frucci said, Lizzie, have a great night. Joe Lombardo said Cheech and Chong.
That would be correct.
Is that where
Nice Dreams?
The Nice Dreams
yes,
come
that
from?
is exactly where it comes from.
Perfect. Wesley Wilkerson said, hey, Johnny, the same guy played the Fall Guy. Have you done a square body 4x4 lately?
I haven't lately, but we do have a square body 4x4 on the website.
We do. In standard prints?
Yes, it is. Standard
prints. Go check out the album.
In fact, it might even be Fall Guy colors.
Oh. What are the Fall Guy colors? Maroon?
Brown.
Oh. Why was I thinking maroon?
Because, that's you.
Did he always wear like a members only type of jacket?
Yeah, I think so. Him and the
like super tight pants.
I think you're thinking of Michael Knight.
No, he wore a little leather jacket always.
He wore a members only jacket as well.
Did he?
Yes. Everybody did, bruh.
As a guy, was that like the thing to have? Did you have a members only jacket?
Of course I did.
You did? Oh, you did not.
I did.
Did?
Everybody had one. Mine was blue.
I remember having it wasn't velour. It was rust color. I wore this thing to death, and it was like a windbreaker. But it was a zip up windbreaker, not a button up or a
here's
snap
the
up.
thing. I'm gonna bet it was probably not good.
It wasn't
Because
good.
from what I recall of what I know about your childhood,
oh my God,
was not cool.
I was in 4th grade and it was a rust colored.
Oh God, even a rust colored?
It was, well, because it matched my corduroys. You could hear me coming from a mile away zzz, 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 as I walked down the hall at school. Yeah.
Yeah.
No boyfriend that year. Surprise.
Surprising.
Surprise.
That's a shocker.
Joe Lombardo said Leslie Nielsen in the A-Team, LOL.
Yeah.
We've actually...
Yes.
Yes. We've actually done the A-Team van.
Yes.
We've got that on the website.
Not Leslie Nielsen.
No, it was not Leslie Nielsen.
As Hannibal.
Raphael VW
not as
is
Hannibal.
Joining us.
Babe, not as Hannibal.
No, we didn't.
Do you know who Hannibal is?
No. Was it the Fall Guy?
No.
Who was
Hannibal?
Lecter?
Face? Yes. Lecter.
Lecter?
In Face?
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know those people.
Who?
I don't know who the actors were.
Who are we talking about?
A-Team.
Okay.
Raphael VW is joining us. Mofongo Power. He says, greetings,
What's
my
up,
people.
man?
A hug as always, stable, but sure I write to congratulate you. A big greeting.
Thanks, man.
We appreciate him.
Yeah.
Raphael, amazing. Always great with the shares, guys. If you can
He's a share
machine.
machine.
Share the heck out of our video here and let people know the silliness that has gone on over
silliness.
here. They probably won't believe that there's someone as ignorant as myself.
You're not ignorant. You're funny.
Draco said my members only jacket was the Kmart version.
Oh, geez.
Maybe it was dismembers only.
Oh, man. Dismembers.
It was missing an arm.
Dismembered.
Dismembered.
Hello.
The McCoy said you could do John Cusack and his Camaro from Better Off Dead.
That's right.
ity-B can hang it in y'all's living room since she loves him so much. I do not. John Cusack is to me like Ben Affleck is to you. I don't like him.
Why?
Don't know. Never did. He's just bland. He's too bland for me.
Oh my! Then you didn't see this movie.
I guess I didn't. We all know I have not. Gavin Little said, have you ever done Stallone's Cobra car?
Oh, I had not yet. We have not.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Mike Ferrucci said, always sharing. We appreciate you, Mike.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Vucky said, all these Facebook users need to move to YouTube. Vucky, that is the plan. Well, not necessarily the plan. We're not going to negate using Facebook, but we are trying to build the viewership over on YouTube. Right now, though,
but thanks for
for the last 5 years or 4.5 years that we've been doing this show, Facebook has been our primary
bread and
target.
Yeah.
So we don't want to discontinue that, but we definitely do want to appeal to the YouTube crowd.
We do.
Joe Lombardo said, tell ity-B it was George Papard. Papard or Picard? No, that's Captain Picard. Who's George Papard?
George Picard.
Who's George Papard?
Oh my goodness.
Who is it?
Oh no.
Who is it?
Who's
this is why,
George?
Thank God I have to keep my phone charged for things like this. George Papard.
Your phone goes.
It said something went wrong.
An idiot.
George Papard. He's an actor.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he was Hannibal.
I know.
Oh. Oh, he's dead too.
Mm.
Oh, he was born in 1928. So him and Leslie were around the same age.
Yes, they were.
Interesting. Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Tim Campbell said, looking for a 67 Impala convertible sketchy sketch in the future. My wife's in my first date car, married 42 years. Tim, fun.
That's awesome.
You've done a couple Impalas, I think.
We do have
on the site. I don't know if it's that year.
I'm not sure if it's that.
And I'm not sure if it's convertible.
It is not.
It's not. Draco said prospects only instead of members. That's good, Draco. I like it. Tracy said, I loved that car. Mike Ferrucci said, Itty, did you guys have a television growing up?
You would almost think no, right?
We had a family television, which was downstairs. That was our family TV, which we've already established this, and my father has already backed this up. When he came home, None of us were watching TV. We either watched what he watched or we didn't watch. Then, as an adolescent, I had a black and white TV in my room, which only got the basic cable channels.
Basic Chapin candles.
So I couldn't even tell you.
Basic Chapin candles.
Mary Chapin Carpenter.
I really got the basic Chapin. We're only allowed to watch the Chapin sisters.
And my sister and I shared a room, and she was primarily watching it.
Right.
She watched like Dallas, Knots Landing, all the evening soaps. And of course, we've already established this as well. I was in bed by 8:00 until I graduated high school. So I didn't really watch much TV. My TV was Saturday morning cartoons, because my dad was already up and out of the house working in the yard and stuff on those days. So we had a little bit of TV time on Saturdays, but we really didn't watch much TV. We really didn't. Any TV I watched was either game shows or sitcoms with my dad. That being said, now that I look back, some of the most awesome times with my dad.
Right.
Just learning stuff from him, apparently not enough. I'm pretty good at Jeopardy, though. You wouldn't think I would be, but that was like his show. He knew like every answer. And
I think your dad was doing the old, yeah.
What, you think he already watched it early in the day then would just
watch it?
When
you're watching Jeopardy me? And you're like, and the answer is Steven Stevens. And you're like, oh my God, Dad, you're smart.
He was smart. He is smart. He remains smart. But yes, we did have a couple TVs growing up. Joe Lombardo said, have you done the Cars from Death Proof? We did.
No,
what was it we did?
You haven't seen that movie either, probably.
We watched it together.
Death Proof?
It was what was the one?
Death Proof?
What was the one where the girl was on the hood and she was like,
you did see it then.
Yeah, and it was like at a small town. They were at a diner and the shootout.
Okay, you did see it.
Yeah, and we did do a car from that, I thought.
No, we didn't.
Oh. All right, we didn't then. Mike Fergie said Joe Lombardo, that was a great movie. So no, this is one that he wanted me to watch with him. Didn't enjoy it. I really didn't.
Not surprised.
I didn't like it. We were at an hour and 32 minutes, but Johnny is finishing this one up. So let me zoom in on what he's got going on. We're doing a little bit of details here. We still have 23 viewers. We have 64 likes and loves, and then a mad face. I don't know why, unless they were just so upset with how ignorant I was about the movies. Sorry,
maybe
guys.
Somebody jumped on your team and was like saying I'm so mean. Remember when that one lady would watch? And
you are kind of mean to me.
I'm not mean.
It's fine. I deal with it. Blink twice if you're in trouble.
You're in danger. Blink 182.
And then you're like, what, you got something in your eye? Huh? Yeah, I'm blinking.
Abe Lincoln? Like the Lincoln lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've had a lot of, forgive me for saying this, blonde moments.
Oh, don't blame the blondes.
I was a blonde for a long time,
No,
so
you're not now.
I'm not now.
Right.
Tracy said I hit the wrong button. That was me. I'm sorry. You can change it back. Change it back.
Yeah, that's a bad algorithm for us to have.
Yeah, really, to have a mad face.
Yeah,
guys, this, you know what? It doesn't even do it justice because the colors.
Justice for Lindsay.
The colors over there are so bright compared to what they're seeing. So maybe when you zoom in a little bit bigger on it. You're putting your signature. We've got the logo to put on here. Now this print, guys, 11 by 17, and you're in for a treat because normally we do a landscape print. This one is a portrait print. So these are hard to come by. This is a, what would you call it? Diamond in the rough. No. White elephant. No. What's it called?
What are you doing?
What's it called when it's unique?
Unique?
Okay, this is unique.
Why is there always got to be some special name you think you need to come up with?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh my goodness.
Is it white elephant?
No.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what you're even saying.
I don't either. Why don't you just put it on the front of the bill?
Why don't you just shut up?
Unicorn, Mike Ferrucci. Thank you. It's a unicorn. That's what it is. Hank said maybe a die cut sticker. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Joe Lombardo said unicorn. It is. It's a unicorn. This is a unicorn, guys. Not many of these portrait prints available. So 11 by 17 in size. You're going to get it full color, $20, guys.
20,
as are all of the other
ballerinis.
Monday night sketchy designs we've done for the last 4.5 years. In all of those albums, $20. We do have the standard prints available as well. Those are $25. Those are pulling from the archives. Those are some special prints. So all of that is on the website. Head on over. We've got stickers. We've got hats. I will zoom in real quick while Johnny's finishing up, and you can see my beanie. Love this thing. I wear this thing year round. So breathable, so comfortable, matches everything, and great for a bad hair day. Love it. Johnny's got on the OG black and white trucker hat that we have available, snapback. And then, I don't know if you can see it in the front here, we've got our Sketchy Speed Equipment gray and black trucker hat as well. Let me bring you back to the design now. Hank said totally forgot about the quick and the dead. That's another one. I have heard of that one as well. Joe Lombardo said $20 or $6 million in 1978. This is true. This is true. The McCoy said, what do you call a blonde that dyes her hair brown? Artificial intelligence. Kevin said, unique we see, bizarre we are. There you go. This is a unique one. This is a unicorn. We've got 67 likes and loves. Guys, we really appreciate your interaction with us tonight. We appreciate the likes and loves. Any shares you can give us. Any sharing of the YouTube page as well. The more subscribers we have over there, the more our page is going to be seen, the more content we're going to be putting over there. So definitely keep looking at that. I don't know if they can still maybe bring it in closer. Let's see. I'm going to try and get it to where you can really see it very well.
Oh.
Can you bring the camera down a little bit?
A sec.
The whole background is like a sky blue.
That didn't help.
Yeah, kind of lose it a little bit. I guarantee you guys, you will not be sorry. In fact, when
anointed.
when you post this, it'll post in full color. You'll be able to see the finished product. So there's a little bit of a glare from our lighting, so I apologize, but this is going to be a great one. Super fun. Love the monster. We are heading into monster season, so yeah. Apropos. Mike Furshey said, couldn't remember how to throw a boomerang, then it came back to me. He's got a million of them.
Hey-o. Yeah, you really can't see the yellows,
No, you can't see the yellow. It is super vibrant here.
Damn it.
I know. That's okay. When Johnny posts the picture for you, once he's done here, he'll do a screenshot of this and he'll post the picture so you can see it. And then we'll get it up on the website. Hank usually takes care of that for us in the next day or two. So that'll be available for purchase on the website.
It made it worse.
Yeah, I don't know why we're having such a problem with it tonight.
That's
It must be
weird.
the light colors. It really is a pretty design, though. You'll see it.
Pretty.
It's pretty. It's pretty cool. The colors, I'm saying, pop. Russ Randall said, strong work. Tim Campbell said, looks great. Tracy said, it looks awesome. All right. We'll get it up. We'll get it up. You'll see it. Once we post it, you'll see the brightness of the colors.
Yeah, it's really not doing it justice. They are bright.
They are.
They look cool.
It does. All right, guys.
All right, well, there you go. Another Monday night in the books.
In the books.
We sure appreciate you hanging out with us, learning some movie trivia, learning some geography. A little bit tonight. We know that Leslie Nielsen is not Steve Martin. We found out that John Wayne's real name was
Lester
Jackson.
Lester Jackson?
Yeah, Lester Jackson.
It was Chester. It was Chester.
Yeah, Marcus Welby, MD.
What was his
Yeah, and then also ity-B noticed how tight the $6 Million Man's pants were, as well as a youth. So a lot of diddles going on during the Fall Guys. So cool.
Guys,
listen, what's her name was on that one too?
Farrah Fawcett.
No, the blonde girl. She was dating one of the dudes from Motley Crue, I think, at the time. Not Motley Crue. God, what was her name? David Spade dated her for a while too. Blonde. Why can't I think of her name?
I don't know.
Well, of course you're not gonna know. Anyways, you guys know who I'm talking about. But she was on the Fall Guys. What was she on the Fall Guys? Might be even. No, I think that was T.J. Hooker.
Wow.
Do you remember T.J. Hooker?
Vaguely.
You don't remember T.J. Hooker?
What
was T.J. Hooker about?
Hookers?
Well, there was some hookers in it.
Was he a John?
Yeah.
He was a John?
Yeah, he was.
Or he was a pimp?
He was the pimp. His name was TJ, and he had his hookers.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was like Charlie's Angels.
Definitely look it up.
Spin-off.
Look it up.
Spin-off of Charlie's Angels.
Real quick before we go. It was a spin-off of Charlie's Angels, TJ Hooker. He was the pimp of hookers.
Heather Locklear or something?
Heather Locklear. Thank you. That's right. Yeah.
TJ Hooker.
It was a great hooker TV show about hookers. Yeah. Boldly going where other TJ hookers wouldn't go.
Oh, he's cute. Who's this guy?
Yeah,
Captain
exactly.
Kirk.
Yeah, you don't remember him?
Oh, Shat.
Willie Shat. Yeah, but listen, Grease 2, who was his sidekick?
Grease 2?
Yeah, man. Grease 2, who was his sidekick there at TJ Hooker?
Adrian Zemed?
The dude. The second lead in TJ Hooker was the guy from Grease.
Who?
Oh my God. TJ Hooker. That guy.
Who is it?
You don't know him from Grease 2?
No. Was he the cool rider?
Look up Grease 2.
What was his name?
I can't remember.
Richard Hurd?
What was his name?
James Darren?
What was his name in... Come on, what was his name in the second? You didn't watch second Grease.
Grease 2. I just sang the song.
I know. What was it? He was one of the T-Birds.
Grease 2.
TJ Hooker, dude. I can't remember his name.
Adrian Zemed.
Is that who is? No, not Adrian Zemed.
What? He was in both of those shows.
Oh, he was in that one too?
Yes!
The guy was in that. Yes. No, the black-haired dude.
Leaf Green?
No, the black-haired dude. He was the lead guy. He was the head of the T-Birds.
Max Caulfield? I don't know. We're taking up your time.
Grease 2.
My battery's going to die.
Oh, my God.
Everyone's saying it's Adrian Zemed.
Okay, fine.
Which is what I said in the beginning.
Grease 2.
All right, guys.
TJ Hooker.
We're going to let you go.
Willie Shat.
Thanks for hanging in with us.
Hey, don't forget to go over to the website, johnnyslobby.com. You get hats, stickers, all kinds of cool and fun stuff. Hey, we're running some cool deal right now. Or is it still, if you purchase a purchase right now, you get a keychain.
We are doing a keychain. But we didn't say it was with every purchase. It was supposed to be with a beanie purchase.
Oh, with a beanie purchase right now. Oh, to the end of the month. So get your
till the end of the month.
Get your Cool Rider gear ready to go.
When you place your order, make sure you put in the special request keychain.
Keychain. And limited edition.
It is.
We don't do them often.
No.
But when we do.
All right, guys. We're going to let you run.
Yeah, have a good one.
We will see you next Monday. Have a great,
as always,
sketchy week.
Like and subscribe, notification bell, and don't forget to do the most important thing, and that's stay sketchy. We'll see you guys.